All right, everybody, welcome back. Today we got another Harbor Freight product for you. This one is the MADDOX Refillable Pressure Sprayer. Basically, this is supposed to replace aerosol cans that you can just charge up with compressed air or some type of air supply. It's a 32-ounce capacity, so it says almost 3 times the capacity of most aerosol cans. Most brake clean cans are about 16 ounces, so this is actually just 2 times the size. If you're going off brake clean. It recharges with a standard air chuck. Operating temperature is 80 to 150. Eco-friendly, eliminating the aerosols, which are like the VOCs. It's compatible with oil, solvent-based materials. They don't want you to use it with paint or flammable liquids or any water-based liquids because of rust. It's got copper-lined tubes to reduce corrosion. And this is adjustable between a mist and a hard spray that would come out of the end of a brake clean can. But you do have to remove like a little nozzle out of it. So the model number is ML11. There's nothing much in the instruction manual here looking at it. Yeah, there's not much. You're supposed to fill it to 2/3 full. So we'll look at all that. But we got it right here. So that's it right there. It's a decent size if you see my hand here. It's solid construction. Now there are similar ones by Milwaukee and all that out there. It just looks exactly like those. It feels like good quality, feels strong. So there's not much to say about this thing. We got some isopropyl alcohol we're gonna put in there just to show you the spray patterns. You open up this part here and put the liquid in there about 2/3 of the way full. So let's say somewhere around the top of this sticker is where you want to stop, somewhere in between here. It says to make sure it's depressurized before you put anything in. So just make sure there's no pressure, because if you take this off of pressure and there's any residuals in there, it could spray you in the face. So we're going to open up this top and show you what it looks like in there. All right, a couple things we did notice when we removed this Schrader valve here. There was a little bit of brass shavings or maybe some blast media left over in there. Actually, you can see a little piece of the brass there now. Make sure you wash it out. Use some brake clean, or we use some of that isopropyl alcohol we're going to use to show you how the spray pattern is. But make sure you get all that cleared out and there's no gunk around this little rubber O-ring or gasket there. And you should be fine. Just make sure you try and get it all out of there as best you can, because you don't want any contaminant spraying out with your cleaner or anything like that. Just blow it out with some shop air or something. This is the tip here that we were talking about that is removable. So you would remove this with this little pintle in there, that little pin. That's going to give you a mist pattern, a fine mist. If you see that swirl they got going on there, that's what's going to give you your mist pattern. So we're going to leave it in for now to show you the mist, and then we're going to remove it to show you how it looks in a stream. But it's real simple. You fill it up. We looked in here. It is copper lined, so that is a good thing. Corrosion won't be an issue. But we're going to go ahead and fill this thing up, and then we're going to show you how we charge it up. All right, so we got it loaded up with a little bit of fluid here. Now you're going to charge it from this top Schrader valve. We have read on some of the reviews on the Harbor Freight website that people have trouble with this, that it doesn't hook up properly to the air chucks. We are going to use a Ryobi tire inflator, and it threads right on here, no problems. This threads onto a standard car, no problems. So we really didn't have an issue with charging this thing up. So we'll show you. We'll turn this on. And we'll set it to 150, the max that it says you should charge this thing to. See, it didn't take that long with a battery-powered pump. On shop air, it would probably be three times as fast, who knows. But now that we're charged up, you see it's holding the 150. The max pressure in the manual says is 200. I wouldn't go to 200 on this. I don't see any safety relief valves on this, so stick within that 80 to 150 range. We're going to get it set up and spray it to show you how it sprays. All right, we got it set up to spray. We don't know how it's going to spray, but here it goes. Oh, wow. So that is an ultra-fine mist. Ultra-fine. So let's take that pin out and see how it sprays without it. All right, the pin is out. Let's spray it. Oh, wow. That's where it's at. So if you want to spray like brake clean, that's where it's at. We're going to run it down and see how far it'll spray. That's got great pressure. Oh yeah, that thing's spraying harder than a brake clean can. It's still got air in there, but we ran out of fluid. All right, and there you have it. That's the MADDOX Refillable Pressure Sprayer, ML11. It seems to do a fantastic job on both spray pattern and stream. The stream is actually extremely hard, harder than what would come out of a brake clean can. So if you are going through a lot of brake cleaner or anything like that, and you know that when you get to the bottom of the can, sometimes the aerosol runs out and there's still liquid in there. There's not much you can do about that. So if you invest in one of these, I forgot how much it was, probably like 30 or 40 bucks. And a case of brake clean is about $45 right now, $50 depending on where you get it. You're paying for a case of brake clean by buying one of these, but if you buy the gallons off of Amazon or eBay or even in the stores, it is much cheaper to buy it non-pressurized in just the gallon form. So you're going to be out a little bit of money in the beginning, but this will save you money in the long run. Overall construction is solid, pretty decent and all that. The only flaw, the only thing that we would like to see different on this is some type of pressure relief valve in case somebody overfills it. But as you can see, it'll fill up with a standard little battery-powered air pump or shop air you can use. Other than that, we think this is a fantastic tool to have if you're in the automotive field or any type of cleaning field where you need to spray something. Even lubricants you can spray out of this. As a lube tech, you can get a few different ones and just write down the names on each one and keep that type of fluid particularly in there, because usually they'll leave behind residues. Brake clean, not so much, but if you put like WD-40 or 3-in-1 oil in there, it will leave a residue behind. You don't want to kind of cross-mix those things. But overall, I think Harbor Freight got it right with this. Just would like to see some type of pressure gauge or relief valve added, maybe in another port or something over here or somewhere. Other than that, decent. We like it. We would definitely recommend it. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching.